Yo, what's good, guys? It's Tristan. It is 6:47 right now. I woke up at 5:30 this morning. I'm just going to give you guys my statistics so you know I'm sticking to this cut. Woke up at 5 a.m., 2,414 calories yesterday, and then I hit 12,733 steps. Did a little bit of cardio on the treadmill as well. So we're getting leaner. And out of all transparency, there's less than 10 days left. I know I said 2 weeks that I'm probably going to end this in, but I put it on my calendar. I was up kind of late last night, 9 p.m., and I was like, okay, I got to plan this shit because I want to plan my deload. My joints hurt, my back hurts, everything hurts. And I'm not a pussy. Like, I've been pushing through the pain for a long time. But I do need a deload because it's been a long time since I haven't worked out. And I'm not one of those people that is like, oh, I need a deload. Oh, I need a deload. Like, I haven't said that shit for over a year and a half. Like, I've worked out consistently for a year and a half without taking any breaks. Haven't even wanted a deload. I just like working out. And I just realized, like, beneficial wise for my body, after this cut, my joints and everything, they're kind of fucked. So I need a deload. So the 22nd of August is 100% going to be over. This cut is going to be over by. It might be sooner. I have no promises. This is a tentative plan to end the daily YouTube videos. And I watch these videos over and over again. Not over and over again, but I'm just saying I watch the videos over afterwards and look at my physique, and I'm pretty happy with it. Like, I'm pretty happy with how lean I am right now. And that's just me waking up, and it's 6 a.m. right now. No pump, nothing. And I'm pretty happy with that. But there's a paradox of, oh, I can just be a little bit leaner. Oh, I can just be a little bit leaner. The leaner you get, the fatter you think you are, the more negligent, the more nuanced fat, or what's the word I'm looking for? The bigger discrepancy of fat. Like, if you have just a little bit of fat, you think you're more sensitive, is a better way of explaining it, to fat. The leaner you get, the more sensitive you are to how much fat that you have on your body. And so as you get leaner, you think you're still just as fat as you were when you were, if not more fat, when you had a bunch of fat on your body. And even though I'm close to the leanest I've ever been, I still, like, will pinch the bottom abs and feel the fat and be like, damn, I need to get leaner. And it's a paradox. It's never going to end. I know it's never going to end. And I don't care that much. I don't have body dysmorphia or any of that stuff that people would think is a bad thing. I've never had an issue. And here's a thing that people need to understand. If you don't think it's a problem, it's not a fucking problem. If other people think it's a problem and you don't think it's a problem, usually it's not a problem. If I am debatably starving myself to get into shape and look how I want to look, I have no problem doing that. I actually want to do that because it's a goal I have. But in other people's eyes, it'd be like, oh, you have body dysmorphia. Oh, you have. Everybody thinks that of people doing bodybuilding or cutting or fitness or anything. And they just look at the bad side and don't realize they think it's a problem. And obviously there are people with problems. I'm not oblivious to people who have eating disorders and all that shit. But those people are different than if you actually are willingly wanting to do that. Those people are actually have a disease. But anyways, I digress. I'm going to go to the gym right now. I'm going to hit legs. I'm not going to go very hard. I'm just going to get kind of a pump and then do the rest cardio, maybe like a 30-minute workout just to get blood flow because my legs are extremely sore. My legs are extremely sore. I don't know what I did. It was probably because I didn't lift legs for like a week because I was traveling. But I'm going to train calves, really knock out my calves because that's my main focus is to get bigger calves. And then some quad extensions, some really light hamstring curls, maybe a leg press, and then I'm just gonna stretch, go on the treadmill, get like 20 minutes of cardio, come back, maybe go to a coffee shop. I gotta get some work done this morning, like early, so I gotta get on my way. But yeah, they're coming to an end, guys. All right, I'll give you guys a physique update, a leg update once I get a pump. But yeah, it's my morning. I gotta get some protein and some water in me. It was more of a cardio day because legs didn't go too great, I'll be honest. But they do look pretty good. You can see more striations kind of right there. Calves need some work, obviously, but you know, this was just, my legs are still sore from my last leg day, so this was just kind of a, like, get a pump and get some blood flow so they can recover for my next leg day, so. So, not bad. Especially that's no pump upstairs. It's not too bad. I'm now going to have my first food of the day. Woke up at 5, right now it's 8:45. We have a Chipotle bowl kind of thing. There is a half a pound of 92.8 ground chicken. And then there is about, I don't know how many grams of rice, but it's about 50 grams of protein and then about 64 grams of carbs. And then I think grams of fat would be like maybe 15 to 20. I'm not exactly sure, but just mix the salsa up in there. I put a little bit of taco seasoning in the beef, not the beef, but the chicken when I cooked it. So yeah, this is my meal. It's pretty good, it's pretty delicious, tastes like Chipotle. It's only 600 calories. And yeah, that's my breakfast for today. I'm probably gonna have that other half a pound without rice, just so I get my protein in. Calories are gonna be really low today. I'm debating whether bumping it down to 2,200 calories a day and just, you know, hammering this last 10 days as much as possible because, you know, I don't want to lose too much muscle, but I do want to get really, really lean. And I think, you know, I'm getting there and I'm going to get there within the next 10 days. But I don't know how lean that is. We'll see. And, you know, cutting calories, I don't know. We'll see how I feel because I do want to feel good. I do feel pretty good right now, but I definitely know that I'm on low calories.